Welcome everyone. We're here for our Motivational Monday. So we're going to be talking today about Etsy shops and what I see Etsy shop owners doing wrong. So I've been critiquing a lot of Etsy shops lately, and there's quite a few things that I see just right off the bat that are wrong with their shops. So I want to bring those 10 things to the forefront today. I want to mention them to you, and I know we all make mistakes. I made my share of mistakes, and we learn from other people's mistakes. We learn from our own mistakes. So I just want to bring these to the forefront. None of us are perfect. I'm not either. And we just want to bring these to the forefront because you can learn from these mistakes, and we all can. So I just want to talk to you about them a little bit today. So number one is they open their shop and they treat it like a hobby. And that's okay if you really don't care if you make money or not. You really don't, have a whole lot of time to spend on your shop. You don't treat it like a business. You just kind of do it when you feel like it. So, I see a lot of that going on. And they visit it when they feel like it. They get frustrated and bored because they're afraid to ask for help. So there may be a lot of different things that they don't know how to do, and instead of asking someone else for help or to hire a mentor or hire a coach or something like that, they try to do it themselves, and they get stuck. Plain and simple. And so they don't ask for help. So that is one of the things in the areas that I see them, treating it just like a hobby. And then they get stuck, and then they kind of leave it abandoned or whatever. So then number two is they post a few items and very little content. Yes, I see this so many times. You will go there and they'll want you to critique it, or they'll send you the link and say, hey, you want to visit my shop, you want to shop there or whatever, and they'll have 1 or 4 items on their shop, and it's like, okay, so what is there here to choose from, right? There's like hardly anything there. It's like, okay, when you think of going shopping, you think of a variety of things to choose from. You think of all sorts of unique, fun things to buy, right? And it's not there. And then you have to leave that shop and go and find another shop that you can actually shop at. And, because you don't want to break your credit card out at a shop that just has 1 or 4 little items on there, and they don't have, enough product to actually keep your attention and to keep your focus. So they also have the wrong titles. So some of their titles will be, they'll have titles that are just, it doesn't describe what it is the product is. It has this cute little name, or this, this name, and then the title is not anything to do with what the product really is. So I see a lot of that. And then very little description, like one-liners in their description instead of like a whole nice paragraph, and it tells everything about the product, right? So, and then I also see either no tag words or very few tag words. They'll have like 1 tag word, and they think that 1 tag word is going to pull them up on all the different search engines, right? That's not going to happen too often. So you really have to have, a lot of tag words. I think you can have up to 13 tag words. So you need to have your tag words. Okay, so then number 3 is they use tag words that are cute instead of describing their product to a T. Yes. So they'll use tag words that have very little to do with their product. And it's sad, and it's really sad for them because they're not going to get pulled up on the search engine, right? That's not how the SEO works. So you really want to have multiple tag words and to be able to be pulled up, and they just don't. And so that's kind of disappointing. And they don't describe the product at all in the title. So their title is a title that is not descriptive title that tells exactly what it is that, when someone types it into the search engine, to Google, Yahoo, Bing, or whatever, you want to make sure that whatever you think that they're typing in, that it is actually your product, not, something just kind of off the wall. And I see a lot of this. They try to get really cute with a theme of their shop, and they're not not defining their product to a T, and this is hurting them. And then they describe the product after the first sentence. Right, I see this too. So they'll have this big, huge, gaudy listing title, right? And it'll just say a whole bunch of wording, and then it'll be like a slash mark, and then it'll go to what the product actually is after the fact, So it'll be like in the second or third sentence of what the product really is. You want that product description in the first 3 words of that tag title, and they're not doing that at all. So you want to really make sure that you're, doing your titles correctly. Okay. So number 4, the descriptions that they give are not the content the buyers need to buy the product. So when you have a potential buyer go to your Etsy shop, you want to make sure that everything is in that description. Everything that they need to know, the size, everything, the color, how you made it, maybe just a variety of things that really bring the audience in to read the description and to stay focused on the description, the materials, and all that, and maybe even how part of it was put together. You don't have to say the whole thing, or maybe you'll just say one part about what part of making it you really like. What's your favorite part about making that product? So you could mention something like that. You want to really keep your reader engaged, and they're not doing that at all. So they don't put their passion or personality into the shop, and they really need to do that, because there's so many shops out there. You really have to put your passion and your personality into that shop, because there's so much competition. There really is. So you have to really make sure that your shop stands out unique, and your personality shows through, right? So then they don't write the description to tell a story, to keep the reader or the listener, the reader, engaged in that product, in how it was made, or how maybe your husband helps you with it, or something interesting about it. You know what I mean? Maybe you get your fabrics or supplies from, Japan or something like that. Stuff that really makes it quality and interesting. You want to put that in there. You want to put that in your description. So then number 5, they use tag words that are not useful to their product. So they'll use tag words that do not describe their product at all. I've seen a lot of that this last weekend. So the products, are not getting pulled up on the search engine because they are not describing it to a T. Excuse me, one second. So they'll have to, really change those around a little bit. Sorry about that. So then, they're not going to get pulled up on the search engines at all, on Google or, Yahoo or Bing or Yelp or any of them, unless they have the proper tag words that are going to define that product to a T to bring it up on the search engine. So they show up on that first page or second page, so they're right there in the ball game. Otherwise, they're not going to get the traffic that they need to go to their shop for the sales. So then number 6. And number 6 is their photos are too dark. So I see a lot of photos that are taken, maybe indoors or in tight quarters, and they're not, nice bright photos. And I know this part is hard. It's hard for me too, because it's not always sunny, or you don't have the time when it's sunny to do it, and then you try to do it without a light box or something like that, and they turn out a little bit darker. I'm a little bit guilty of that myself. I get in a hurry and stuff, but you really do want really nice bright photos, and the best way is to take your photos outside in the natural daylight. This can really help them look really professional and nice. So the photos really lack the true representation of the actual product, yes. And they don't use clear white backgrounds. I see so much of this. They try to get creative, and they're putting their jewelry in the woods, and they're putting, clothing in the woods and laying on the beach and all these different things, because they're trying to put this theme into this shop and all of that. But it really takes the potential buyers' engagement and interest away from the product, and their attention will be on where you took the photo, will be going through their head, instead of actually looking at the product, because if it's a white plain background, it will show that product, and that's all you have to focus on, and it just gets better sales because people are focused on the product and not on what all the creativity stuff that you're doing, right? So you want to be careful with that, very careful with that. And I know some of the photos are nice, they look adorable, some of them, but it just really takes the attention away for sales. So you want to make sure that you have nice, white, clean, crisp backgrounds. That's not easy to say, you know that? So anyway, so number 7. They do not have a shipping policy listed, or they just don't write one at all. So you want to have some sort of a policy. You want to at least be able to say, about your shipping. So what, for instance, if an order gets lost or something like that, who's going to pay to replace it? You want to know for sure if you're going to accept returns or not. I stated right in mine that I do not accept returns, and a lot of people do, and that's okay, but just have it stated what it is you want to accept and what it is you don't want to accept, right? So just make sure that you are putting it in there, and it's clear. They know exactly that you won't accept returns, and maybe if the product gets lost, will you replace it? Will you meet them halfway? Put that in there. I'll pay 50% of the next product if it's lost. I won't give you the full product. And then who's going to pay for the shipping on the second product? Or if they get the product and they don't like it and they want to return it and ship it back to you, if you are going to accept returns, who's going to pay for that shipping to come back to you? So you want to have some of this listed on the shipping and things like that in your returns. And I don't see a lot of that. I don't see them having the return policy or anything in place. So you'll want to make sure that that's clear, and people will know that you don't accept or you do accept returns, and how you'll go about it. That's all. So then number 8. So they are not getting sales, and they are not marketing and promoting their shops or products. So they don't know how to make ads for their products. And they don't know where they should post or market their products. So they're having a really hard time driving traffic to their products and to their shop. And they really don't know where to start. And they're trying to just, scan the internet and to try to find out, information from other business owners and other shop owners what to do. They're trying to kind of patchwork their business together, is what I call it, and it's not working real well for them. And it's awfully sad, but that's how they're doing it, and they don't know where to begin to market or promote their products. And so then number 9 is they're not sure how to drive traffic to their products, so then they lack sales. So they really don't know how to drive traffic, and they may need some help on that. They may have only one shop visitor or something like that. They don't have any visitors and things, and they're getting really frustrated. They're getting a little bit upset because of that. But they're not doing anything to, other than having their shop open, they're not doing anything to drive the traffic. And so that's the real problem, but that has to be on them. That's their effort that they have to put into it, because you can't open an Etsy shop and expect Etsy to do all the work and all the marketing. They're going to do their part, they're going to do their portion, but if it's your business, you're responsible to drive that traffic. You're responsible to do your marketing and promoting, and to really get the word out there about your products and things, and really share it and make sure that people know about your product. So they're not using videos to get people to visit their shop. So a lot of times you can use video, you can use Facebook Lives, you can use different videos to help increase the traffic to your shops, and they're not doing that at all either. Okay, so number 10, they struggle alone and will not ask for help or hire help. They listen to the wrong people when it comes to their business. Like I said, they're listening to other shop owners, and they're just not asking for any type of help, and they won't invest in themselves, and they're trying to wing it. Let's put it that way. And it's not going to work when you do it that way. You have to really have a game plan. You have to have things scheduled. You have to know what it is you're going to be doing to drive that traffic to your business. So, so anyway, they don't reach out to people who can help them to gain the results that they need. And they waste valuable time when they could be steps ahead. They're dragging their feet to patchwork their business together. Yes. And that's just not good. It's when you don't have a game plan, how do you know where you're going? You don't. You just don't. So you have to know what your game plan is, and you have to stay on track. You have to have a mentor or a coach that can keep you on track and to make sure you get your things done to get the results you want, right? So when they really want results in their business, they should take action to hire a coach. A coach has been where they are, yes, and they are starting out and has the experience to save them so much time. So, by hiring a coach, they've already been where these people are at, starting out, and they can help them so much faster to get from where they are now to where they want to be. But they don't understand that, of spending a little bit of money to get to where they are now to where they want to be, and to save them so much time, right? And we don't have a whole lot of time before the holidays, so now is the best time, and to be able to do that. And that's why you hire a coach, for you to be able to get there that much faster and better, so you can succeed, in a faster rate. That's the reason you hire a coach. And you deserve to win online, and to have a shop and a business, to gain traffic and sales. You deserve that. If you already have an Etsy shop and you're not getting that, you deserve that. There's so many people out there right now that are making tons of money doing what you do, selling online. And why not it be you? So what you really have to do is to take action to get those results. You have to be able to know for sure that that's what you want to do, that you want to have a business and a shop online, and take action to make it a solid thing, a solid business, and a solid plan for yourself, and to be able to start winning online. So You have to treat your Etsy shop like a business, not a hobby. You really do. You have to go on there every day. I mean, if you had a brick and mortar place, you wouldn't like say, oh, well, I'm just not going today, or I'm not going tomorrow. I'll go when I want to. You can't do that. When you have a business, you have to be, an adult enough to say, this is my business, this is my livelihood, I want to make money at it, I love doing what I do, I'm investing my time, energy, and effort into it, and money, and you want it to work. You want to be there every day. So you're going to hop on your Etsy shop every day. You're going to be excited about it. You're going to, get on there every day. And if your shop is full and it's like immaculate, everything is perfect, go on there and change a few photos out. Take better ones each day. Change some of the, swap some of those out. Go on there and write better titles. Go on there and write better tag words. Go on there and write beautiful descriptions that really pull the audience in, and it's captivating, and things like that. You keep working on it, making it the best you can. That's how you get somewhere. That's how you get sales. And so that's why it's important to learn from some of these mistakes. As you can see, they are pretty bad mistakes. And we all can learn from some of these mistakes. And we can try to do our shop better. You can do your shop better. And, you can do all of this, if you want to win online, you have to take action, so you're moving your business forward every day. You're taking step by step every day, doing what it is you can do to continue to keep compiling information, compiling good descriptions and tag words and things, and gain all the knowledge that there is out there that you can gain to be a better shop owner, to start winning online, and to be able to start making those sales. So you have money in your pocket. You have money that you can put into your bank account. You have money that you can put on a PayPal card, that you can go and take, and go and buy dinners, and go and, live a lifestyle that you deserve. You can do all that. It's possible, but you have to work at it. Just like if you had a brick and mortar place, you have to work at it. And that's what it takes. It takes hard work, determination, and that passion that you have for your product. It really does take that passion to keep going and to keep wanting to win online. You don't want to get lost in the process, like I see so many other people who open Etsy shops. They start it, they're all gung-ho about it in the beginning, they list 4 items, and they forget about their shop. You don't want to do that. You want to be able to do it and live a lifestyle you want, but every day you're spending so many hours on it. At your pace. You're working from home at your pace. Maybe you only can spend 1 hour a day because you have small children. Maybe you can spend 3 or 4 hours because you don't have children, and you're maybe older, and you're able to have more time to spend on it. And so you really want to be able to do that, but you have to be motivated. You have to be driven to want it to happen for yourself. And that's why people hire a coach, is to keep you on track, to keep you motivated, and to keep you constantly working away at your task to gain the results that you're looking for. So one of my clients that took my program, she said to me, and this is just a verbal conversation that we had, and she said to me, I quote, she said, I motivated her more than ever in the program, and I taught her more than anyone else in her life, unquote. And she loves the program and would recommend it to anyone. And it really has changed her whole, she's really starting to go into it full time. She was always working a full-time other job, and now she's moving more into this, and she really is loving it. So I look forward to, motivating and teaching you the tools that you need and the tactics that you need to win online. There's just so much to learn and so much that you can gain in the growth that you will feel about yourself, and to be able to use and implement all these tools that I teach you, so you're able to win online. You're able to market and promote yourself, to make your own ads, to take your own photos, to be able to do all these different things, all the SEO, and all of that. And it's really a wonderful program for you to be able to learn from. So I would encourage you to book your free call. It's an absolute free call. If you live out of the U.S., you will have to have the Zoom app so I can talk to you for free for me and free for you. But if you're in the U.S., I can just call you. But you can book your call, and you would want to do that here pretty soon. Before the holidays, so you can actually start to get your shop and your products together, and to be able to start winning online. I'm so excited for you. I really want you to be able to win online and to be able to have your Etsy shop fully packed for the holidays and running it successfully. And I really want that for you. And so I wish you the very best, and I will be here for you when you're ready to take the program and you're ready to get on board. I am excited to sign you up and to get you started before the holidays, so you're able to start selling and to start really getting your products listed. So that's all I have today for this video. I want to thank you always for watching my video, and if you'd like to subscribe to this channel, I would appreciate it, and you'll be notified when new videos are dropped down every Monday. And from time to time, I also post some other videos. I started posting some more sewing videos, so if you're interested in that, I'd be happy to, those videos can walk you along in some different skill sets and things. So you want to make sure that if you're interested in the sewing part, you can go ahead and watch some of those as well. So I look forward to seeing you all again next week. And for our Motivation Monday, you can also visit my free webinar. It's on my website at KarenEitonFashionAdvising.com, and I have another one that is at PowerfulTalents.com. Sorry, I had to think a minute. I have so many. And so yes, you can go there and check it out, and also read my blogs. My blogs have a lot of information about business and Etsy and things like that, and a lot of just fun stuff, and so you'll want to go there and check that all out. Okay, so thanks so much for watching again, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye. Thanks.